Hello out there. Today we're going to talk about the consequences or the pros and the cons about renting out your property, your second property, whatever the case may be. You want to be a landlord with one or two properties that you may or may not be able to afford with the mortgage payment. So this was a customer of mine about 2 years ago. We came and we painted the whole outside of the house. We tore the carpet out of this room, put all this tile in, painted this room all the way around, had a roof leak back behind me that we repaired. Still having some settling issues, but we painted the whole outside of this house. All the way around. We put a new gate in on the side. And so after we were done with this house 2 to 3 years ago, I don't remember anymore, it's been a few years, but after all of these repairs, they rented this property out, and they get things like pink bedrooms, carpet that's pulling up, leaky toilets, which it doesn't look like it's leaking now, maybe they shut it off. But the toilet was leaking at the tank there. We have some sagging in the ceilings, and we have damage that now has to be corrected. So it went from a touch-up before 2 years ago to starting back over, and this project is probably, when it's all said and done, will probably cost them another $4,000 between all of the repairs, the flooring, the paint, the touch-up of all the walls, and putting some more tile up back on the back patio, which we'll go look at now. The horrible paint jobs that tenants do, you can see a very spotty ceiling paint. Yes, that is orange, that's bleeding through the white. But if you want to rent property, I strongly advise that the property be free of any mortgages, that you can actually collect some profit off of it. Because if you're only making a few $100s every month up and above the mortgage, you're basically only getting enough money to take care of all of the repairs that the house is going to need by the time the tenants move out. And this can happen time and time again, renter after renter. And this is also with the property management company that was involved, that was supposed to have all this stuff taken care of 2 months ago. My opinion, unless you have a whole bunch of houses that you can sit on that are paid for and in pretty decent shape, then you should be a landlord, because people need houses to rent. But if you're barely making it with the mortgage that you have now, you really cannot afford to dump another mortgage on top of it and now have two liabilities to take care of. So we start today with all the prep work, filling all the nail holes once again, fixing all the cracks and all the drywall popping. A lot of this drywall popping is because the house sat vacant during the Arizona summer for 2 months with no air conditioning on, and it really plays hell on the drywall. You can see here, tape joints are popping apart. So, time to get to work.